a construir un sueño, el brillo de la vida que habita en el hombre nuevo. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos, vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones, vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida, vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego, vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the five for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbah a Moute in the small forward.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Well, you see Blake Griffin, and he is known for his huge dunks and ability to score, but he is a very well-rounded power forward. He's one of the best power forward passers in the league.
Chris Paul.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Paul against Russell. A three ball. Randall no good. Lakers on D. It's a three-point game. And Mbah a Moute can't get it to go. So it's the Lakers now. On the wing, Bryant. Covered by Redick. And here's Clarkson. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Hibbert missing.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Paul goes in, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
They get it back. Hibbert. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Now here's Kobe, following the miss by Griffin. Bryant's shot is off. Well, the defense is what did the Lakers season in last year, but their offense struggled at times as well, Clark. They just couldn't count on things night to night.
Well, they were near the bottom of the league in most offensive categories, Kevin. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. The efficiency just wasn't there. You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
The shot by Redick, no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And with the Lakers and their lack of offense, sometimes teams can hide that by playing good defense, but the Lakers just really didn't have either. A lot of things working against them this past season.
Outside, Russell. Here's Randall. Back to Russell. Clarkson kicks to Randall. And that one hits back iron.
You know, the Lakers often would get in trouble with slow starts to games because of their offense. I mean, at least they forced a league-high 9 overtime games, going 6-3 in those contests, so the offense seemed to come alive late in games.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
It's Hibbert with the drive. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Austin Rivers.
Good. Rivers has got his first basket. Lakers trailed by 3. The shot's good from Nance.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
It's stolen by Nance. And Williams, here we go. Rivers dishes to Crawford. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pierce with the steal. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. Dishes it to Bass. Outside, Kobe. Passes it to Huertas. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The shot's good from Nance. There's the dish to Pierce. From deep, Green. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, up 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. We've got Johnson. Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Crawford at the 2.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations. Really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Kobe, that's for 2. Here's Nance. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Feeds to Rivers. The long distance 3 is buried.
Austin Rivers.
Rivers has got 5.
Timeout call for the Lakers.
Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor part as well. You know that. You went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but it just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. And the dunk by Jordan.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now. And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
Clarkson off the mark there with the three-point shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity. Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
J.J.
Redick with the bucket.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Outside, Kobe goes up from the top of the key, and the shot falls short this time. And back to Crawford. Last season, he was down in field goal and three-point percentage. Plus, he battled with a calf injury that ultimately kept him out of 17, 18 games late in the year.
Yeah, Kevin, but his deep range spread the floor when he was out there. He still has that presence about him that you have to honor him. And he also hits some very timely shots. A dangerous assassin who always needs to be accounted for.
Here's Kobe, following the basket by Chris Paul. There's the triple. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Nance passes to Williams. He dishes it to Kobe. Shot from the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Lou Williams won the sixth man award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer. And that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
Paul Pierce.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Kobe. And then for Los Angeles, Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Pierce comes in for Green. And Mbah a Moute comes in for Jamal Crawford.
You know, and when you look at Lou Williams, he's always had a shooting guard skill set in kind of a point guard's body. Now, he's not just a long-range bomber. He will attack the basket and earn his share of trips to the foul line. And that's where he's really deadly. 86% from the stripe last season.
Again, Russell missing.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jumps up, and Griffin slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success.
Got it! What a shot!
Your Lakers.